Morning of day 4. Last night we stayed at the Tom Price Tourist Village, or Mount Nameless Caravan Park as a lot of people know it. A little bit cold last night, actually had to get inside the bag, couldn't use it as a doona. So it was fresh. It said it felt like 7.7, but it was only 10 degrees. But I guess yesterday, or the last couple of nights, where it's been like 15. Anyway, been up the top there. I got a video somewhere, Mount Nameless. Alright, I'll bring you back later. We're going in for burgers. Yeah, a bit of dust around this morning. Again, no breeze, so this dust is just lingering, but a couple of road trains have just been through. That doesn't help. We're just on our way through to Yampai Gorge, heading through Hammersley Gorge Road. I'll film that when we get there in a minute. And then we're just going to pull up at Wittenoom, because Wittenoom's being demolished as we speak. There probably mightn't be much left when we get there actually, so yeah, it's all barricaded off and can't get in anymore. Alright, I'm hanging right back, and the other two behind me are even miles back again. Everyone's just trying to keep out of this stuff, so I'll see you now. Roadworks. So we're going from dust to mud. Nice little spectacular piece of bitumen, this one. I have done this a couple of times now. And still an epic ride through here. Obviously just behind us you've got the Hammersley Gorge. We haven't got time for gorges today. We're pushing on. Like I said earlier, we're going to stop at Wittenoom up the road a bit, have a quick look, because they're demolishing the place apparently. Wittenoom will be no more. And then we will press on to Auski Roadhouse. We're just going to top up, and then from there we will shoot up the road on tarmac a little bit, and then we're turning back off into the dirt, going up through, I think it's, I'll put it up, Corona Station, where the old World War II airbase was. Depending on what time we get there, we could be our camp tonight, or if we're there early, we're just going to push on. I think we're only 40 k's from Marble Bar, and the boys have been to Marble Bar before and said the park up there's got a nice grassed area, and so we'll see how we go. Alright, I'm going to drop back. This dust is just ferocious today. bring you back out at Wittenoom. I think it's about 50 k's down the road. Yeah, the magic Carragini National Park. Absolutely spectacular drive, or ride along here I should say. The views are just mind-blowing. Absolutely spectacular. The camera probably not doing it justice. If only you knew what was in those mountains. I've been doing a lot of research on the Wittenoom. And you only have to get into YouTube. And those poor buggers, there's a black and white video on YouTube. And they're just sucking those fibres in like no tomorrow on the production line. Well, I guess they didn't know back those days. Asbestosis. So this was the entrance. This was the entrance to Wittenoom. She's shut. Yeah, the race course is just over here. They had everything here. They had a cinema, a race course, the whole shooting match. Yeah, so Wittenoom, no more. It's gone. So you can see it on the map still. But yeah, everything's gone now. Everything's been demolished. All the roads have been ripped up. She's gone. Not a building left. Some dark history back there, some very dark. Okay, we're off to Auski Roadhouse, so we're just going to top up and grab some water there, and then we're off to Corona Station. Bit of a traffic jam out the middle of nowhere. Couple of shitters, tote tanks. Will be probably a slow trip in that old girl. Heavy load. Ah, good old Auski Roadhouse. More flash since I was here last. It was all dirt. Just going to top up with some unleaded. And then hit the frog and toad. Got $2 a litre. Okay, we've had a feed. We've just topped up with some water and fuel. Now we've got about 100 k's of blacktop before we turn off, and then head across to Corona Stations and Marble Bar. So I'm not going to film any blacktop. I will see you guys a bit later up the road. So quick little regroup. back on the dirt now. Got about 60 k's to our turn off. And we're not quite sure if we can get in this way. On the map it looks like you can, but there could be roadblocks or fences, or so who knows. So we'll see, we'll play that card when we get there. Yeah, I think this is a no-go. Bit of a road train. So the way we were going to go is an active mine. So that has stuffed us up in regards that now we might have to shoot up that way and then come in from the top to go to the World War II, but we'll just wait for everybody and we will regroup and come up with a game plan. Marble Bar. Western Australia's hottest town, apparently. This is the track we were going to come in, eh?
Bottomless. Well, it is. It's bottomless, but it's not. It's very slow.
Quickly the momentum up. I think when you go to turns,
I think you do.
exactly where you're turning now.
Yeah. When you're.
Oh, if we got hot, we would just put the fan on. Rob could have hooked that up and got it going.
No problem. Where's that solar panel? If you had like a kilometre of sort of sweeping sand to start with, just to get the feel of it again, and then this would be alright.
So this is the old airbase from years gone by. Still lots of relics just laying around in the fuel drums, and apparently up there they used to have gun turrets. If you search it on Facebook, there's a couple of guys that have really done some good tutorials on what was there and pictures, and like sort of ghosted it into their photograph of how it would have looked. It's really good. So apparently this here was the old hospital, and then over the back there's a firing range and stuff like that. This is the old runway. You can just picture the old bombers or whatever taking off from here. I'll watch one of those videos again and I'll put up on the screen when this was actually established and active to quite hot today here too. It's 34 degrees or 33 now, so it's not really weather for walking around. And so we're going to head back to the park now. We're going to shower up. We're going to fuel up on the way in and then shower up, and then we're going to walk up and have a cold beer at the pub. And apparently they're doing pizzas tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we've just fueled up. Tomorrow's the big one. We leave Marble Bar and head out to Jupiter Wells, so hopefully we'll have enough fuel. I've got the Nomad's full. I've been averaging 550 with the Nomad and the normal 17.8, but I've grabbed a 8.5 litre just to be on the safe side. Now we're going to have showers. Here's our campsite for the night. Now we're going to have showers and then stroll up to the pub and have tea. Actually, I might park